with those guys that have that much record on their under their name, and because I know these guys held some titles before, some Mexican titles before. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna go in there, do what I gotta do, and show everybody that these guys, I'm gonna walk right through them.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Pork Chop. I'm a real fan, bro. So I immediately called Rudy. I think the next day after your fight, and I could see you was off, but I also thought you pulled the fight out in the end. I thought you took over the fight and deserved the win. But I seen whatever was off. And seeing you in the gym, seeing you spar, it was I immediately knew you was off, and I didn't know that it was the opponent. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was like he was giving you something you never seen before. Yeah. I just thought it was you had an off night, bro. But I thought you came in the end and took the fight and won it. But if you telling me you was 60%, well, something was. I was seeing whatever was off. You know.
Yes, sir. I mean, everybody saw it. I mean, even the commentators on the fight, they I could just hear them, you know. And then, but I mean, at the end of the day, look, I pulled the fight off, and I knew I hurt this guy.
Yes.
I didn't look too bad. You understand? Like, it's just
well.
My point where I can do better. Like, I know I can do better, and I'm training harder now, and I'm working on the stuff that I need to. So this fight is going to be 100% better.
Every fight, you young fighters, every fight is a learning experience, but also a performance by way of, you know, when guys see you, when coaches see you, you know, they know, okay, this kid had some problems in front of him and he overcame them. So it's not always about worrying about the off fight, you know, dwelling on that. Right. You also show people, oh, well, he had all fight and then he came back and fought his ass back in this fight. So every performance is valuable, you know, especially if you do a come from behind, let's say. You know, this guy was winning some rounds and he came back. And how many rounds was the fight? It wasn't a long fight. How many rounds was it?
It was an 8-round fight.
8-round fight. So you had to get in there, get behind, make adjustments, and come back. So, you know, I wouldn't dwell on it. I would leave it where it is. And then, like you seem like to be doing that. So, if you feeling better and you firing on all cylinders, I'm looking for a great performance on this next one. You know.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Man, I'm telling you, I'm already there where I feel great. You know, I mean, I'm walking around 8 pounds overweight and I'm all muscle now. You know. But this fight, man, like even my last fight, man, you could see a little fat on my stomach. I was still, you know, I didn't do everything the right way. So.
I'm sure it was a hell of a learning experience.
Definitely.
And you don't want
experience. I mean, since day one, man, I go in there and fight because I love this sport, and I mean, I do it for my family and all, and I know I have heart, so I go in there and I fight, you know. I do what I got to do. I win and I'm out. You know, I go take 2 weeks, 3 weeks off and screw around, man. But it's not like that anymore. The level I'm at now is just, I got.
Oh, you got to be. Yeah. There's no such thing as pissing off work. You know, you got to be, you know, because
now that I have the opportunity to do that here, man, I mean, I've been working. I got an awesome job. I mean, that they give me all the time that I need. So I'm 100% towards all boxing now, which is better for me, and I'm 100% focused.
You're in a good place. You're in a good place all around.
And I think this is my first fight that I've been like that is 100%, because all my other fights, man, they've been bullshitted, and I've just threw them off, you know. This fight, I'm all for it. Like I said, I mean, I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for the love of the sport. You know, I got to win. There's no other option other than winning.
That's what's up. YouTube, we are live with Alejandro PORKCHOP Guerrero. Facebook, you'll be seeing this at a later time. Man, we talked about your record, undefeated, 12-0, 9 knockouts. You got some power behind you. Next fight coming up in Connecticut. It's going to be on Showtime. It's going to be another 8-rounder. Again, it's going to be a tough fight. It's not going to be a walkthrough. He's held some titles, some Mexican titles. He has some power as well. You're in the middle of camp. But let's talk about you. You were signed, huh? How long ago did you sign? And who you signed with?
Well, I was signed to Cameron Duncan.
Okay.
Cameron Duncan, and then I just recently signed another contract with Dimitri Salita Promotions.
Okay.
I know who that is. That's the Ghost. That's the Ghost people.
Yes.
That's Clarissa Shields people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who that is. Hey, tell her you know Coach Derek. I'm in good with this group.
So how's that? Go ahead.
So you left. It's Salita is your Are you still getting managed by Cameron or no?
Yeah. Cameron's still in.
Okay.
He
put you with Salita for a promoter.
Me, Rudy, we talk strictly to Cameron because Cameron's the one that got us to where we're at now. So
it's no secret, son, that I'm a big fan of your trainer, and you're in good hands, bro. So and he does. I've been knowing Rudy for years, man, and everything he does is up front. If he's saying this is what we need to do, I'm sure it's all transparent with you.
yes,
so if the Salita deal was where y'all need to be, I'm sure that's where you needed to be.
We should be real busy this year and start off this fight. It's just showing me that they're really trying to put me up there.
Oh, you show up and perform in this one. Some more doors open, and I'm gonna tell you, man. You young guys, man. Sometimes you see guys with that entertaining style, that bring eyes to the table, and so no off night or none of that shit don't matter, bro. The way you fight, man. If you fighting, I'm watching, right? It doesn't matter if it's a sparring session. So that's the same thing. When it transfers over to the TV, and when the eyes get to see you, that's all you need. So long as you do the work, and long as you're not, like you said, not coming in pudgy and shit. Nah, you're in shape. You're gonna show improve, man.
I'm in shape. And I already got a 6 on, and that's
there you go.
Before,
There you go.
Now,
but very entertaining style, man. Go ahead.
Is making weight an issue for you at all?
No, not at all.
I was
now that I'm doing everything right, man. Like I said, I'm only 8 pounds over now, and we still got 3 weeks left. And I already got a 6-pack going on. I got my muscles popping out, everything.
There you go. I was talking to a fighter the other day, and he's cutting weight, and we were talking shit, talking about how hard it is, especially when you get up in age, and you can work out. I can work out for a week, 2 weeks straight, man. Cut 10 pounds, and it just takes one cheat meal for my shit to skyrocket, and so it's frustrating as fuck, right? Because then I like to eat, so the more I eat, it's tough, and with age, so it's good that at 22 you still it's still easy for you to cut weight. But I wanted to ask you. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck I want to ask you. Do you? I got distracted by the food.
What you know about this guy? It's a Mexican kid. It's coming from he's a Mexican fighter or what?
He's a Mexican fighter, man, and all I know is he comes forward a lot, and
this shit's about to be fun, man. This shit's about to be fun.
He comes forward and throws a lot of punches, man, but my power is gonna just back him up too.
Yeah, this is gonna be an exciting fight, man.
Very confident in my power, and I know what I have. And seeing this guy, he's good and all, but I'm just better.
Yeah, you on the A side on this.
Who's the main event in this show?
I'm not sure who the main event is, man. I'm not really too worried about.
When is it? February what?
It's February 17th. It was supposed to be the 13th. They pushed it back a week.
Huh. This ain't Clarissa's show, huh? She's fighting. She got a date now.
No.
It ain't that.
Clarissa ain't boxing, is she?
It's a Russian.
Yeah, she got a boxing show. Yeah, she's fighting this white girl, foreign girl, I think.
Oh, no.
Huh. I don't know. I mix them all up, bro. It's too many dates to remember. So is it going? Do you know it's going to be on? Oh, you said Showtime. It's going to be on Showtime. Oh, okay. Her fight's on that fight TV app. So you on Showbox or whatever, Showtime.
Yes, sir.
I wonder who it is, man. I don't know.
It's a wrestler. I put his name up right now. We have that. I have that card on there real quick. Hopefully this doesn't cut off.
Man, but it sounds like you're in a good spot, bro. You're 22 years old, just bought a house, about to get married. You had a baby. You're signed to a management company and a promotion company. You're undefeated. What's the outlook, man? What's the game plan? How you see this? How you see the next couple of years playing out for you?
Man, I just want to keep moving forward, man. I mean, continue doing what I'm doing with the boxing game. Eventually get to that level where I'm 100% boxing. I'm training full time, and that's what my main focus is I'm gonna get to that level, and I'm gonna continue winning these fights so I can get there. You know, I mean, everything else will fall into place on its own, God willing.
How far up? How far up do you want to get? Where do you see yourself settling in at as far as weight? What division?
Oh well, I'm gonna fight for 130. 130 is gonna be my division, man. I mean,
What do you think about that division right now?
I'm coming for everybody at the division, man.
It's a hot.
Once I'm done with 130, I'm going to 135. You know, just keep going forward.
I can hear y'all. Must have lost a little connection.
Who do you like? Who do you like at 130 right now? Who do you think dominating?
Well, I know Shakur's up there.
Yeah. Have you been able to work with him since he's in Houston a lot?
Oh, but I mean, I do spar the people he does. For example, Michael, I sparred him a couple rounds. I mean, like I said, man, I can't be sparring these small guys. I got to fight people who are fighting at 140, 147. For example, like champs ago, man, I had to spar Regis to get ready for my next fight. So,
D. Regis is a bad boy. How'd that go?
And I'm telling you, that's probably one of the best friends I have out here in Houston, which it's hard to get him, you know, it's hard to get in contact with him now.
I moved around with Regis the other day. It felt like 12 rounds. I think it was just the last 30 seconds of the round that I.
Yeah.
What happened with
for example, like even Breon, he's a 140 pounder, and I move around with him too, you know.
Let's see. So 130, man, but 130 is loaded. You got Leo Santa Cruz in there. You got Forrest out of there. Shakur.
Oscar Valdez moved up to 132, right?
Martinez? Oscar who?
Valdez.
Oh, Valdez.
Or he's 120. I don't know.
I'm not sure. So how many more fights do you want to get under your belt before you start calling out some of these guys at 130?
Man, it all depends.
Oscar Valdez is number 2, yeah.
It all depends on my management. My coaches, they make those decisions. I mean, I'm here to fight, and I'll fight whoever steps in that ring with me.
My fault, guys. I could hear y'all.
I don't really in that ring. I'll fight whoever. I
can hear y'all talk about Shakur and Regis and all that. I guess y'all couldn't hear me.
Nah.
My bad.
You're good.
Yeah, that 130-pound division is boxing stacked,
yes,
but
sir.
that division there is stacked. But the beautiful thing is that you're in a city where you get that world class work. You know, you can get there's the spar. Hell, some of the top guys is here. So you get to sparring, like you said, with the same guys, and hopefully get in that. You know, if it's conducive to what you're trying to do, you know, getting in the ring with Shakur, getting in the ring with all these guys, that can happen. You know, you don't always want to be in the ring with a guy that has a title because you're hoping to fight him. But you know, getting in the ring with guys who work with him, same thing. You know.
People weighing around the same weight class, a lot of them don't want to spar you because the same reason. They know you're in the same weight class, and so at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't matter to me because, like I said, I'm sparring guys.
It's a fight.
Yeah, right. I'm sparring big guys, and whoever steps, fight regardless.
You know, getting a lot of work in out in California, and I already think I already know the answer to this question. Where did you get the best work, out in Cali or out here in Texas?
In California, man.
Yeah.
You know, it has the best fighters, some of the best fighters out there. So, yeah, I was getting work with Mikey Garcia. I was getting work with Brandon Rios.
Okay, yeah.
Joseph Dorno, everybody, everybody 130. Eric De Leon,